Hey folks, it's me again. Stay tuned, see who the heck I am. Thanks for tuning in to Jeff Farrow's on the Hot Homestead. And this is Control Love. You came to say hi. I don't know if you guys got a good view of that. Here, see if we can get a good shot of Concho. Hi, Concho. Alright, that was enough of Concho. He just wanted to say hi. So it's time to insulate the pipes. How am I insulating the pipes? The insulation. Duh. No, here's what I'm doing. I am going to use this foil tape on everywhere that is PVC or PEX. I gotta do that still. Okay? And then, once that's on, then we're going to use, this is known as a heat tape. I gotta clean this up, it's a little muddy. This here is the thermostat, or the thermometer, whatever you call it, thermostat. Once the temperatures get down to like 30, 40, 35 degrees, something like that, when the pipe basically gets down to that, then it kicks on. Now, they say you don't want, this here is the heating element, you don't want this heating element touching plastic or PVC. And the main reason is because what I've already learned through some of my plumbing is that it will dry this out. It dries out the PVC, it dries out the PEX. I actually had a situation where I had PEX and the PEX itself dried out where it started leaking. Then when I went to repair it, it literally crumbled in my hands. So this foil is a barrier from that heat and the PVC, the plastic. So that should help keeping it from getting all dried and brittled, hopefully. Or at least that's what it says to do. And then what I'm going to do is then I'm going to use this fiberglass so that the fiberglass is actually wrapping the heat tape up. I'll use electrical tape to kind of hold it in place, and it will run kind of like what I had here, and I cut this off. So it'll be like that, and you can see how I had the foil there, except I'm going to do the whole thing now. But you run it on the underside, so it will run down through here, and then I'll just kind of jump over here to the pump and run on the underside. On the underside, then you wrap it with this, and then once I wrap it with this, then I'll use some duct tape to kind of hold this in place. Alright, so here's where we're at with the pipe insulation. I got my heat tape on. This one's a little 6-footer for this section here. And then I got another one there that's an 18-footer that goes all the way around and etc. So, but here's what I've done. Here's that fiberglass. And then I found some 2-inch foam. But as you can see, 2-inch foam is actually even too big or too small. But I'm going to go with this 2-inch foam. I'm going to take some of this and kind of fill in the gap. I've already done so right here. I'll just put a strip down through here and put the piece around. I just put some tape to kind of hold it. There's another piece right there. I gotta put tape on that. So here's the roll of it. It's just a couple inches wide. So I'll do that, and then on sections like right here, I'll probably put a couple strips over here to help cover that a little bit. So I found this 2-inch foam, and that's what I think I'm going to go with. Makes it easy to put on. And then on the joints, I'll just put a couple pieces of this stuff on right here. So let me continue. So it's not quite done. I have a piece right there to do, and then finish that section right there, and then I'll be done. Well, I'm going to call it quits on this video. So you guys can just imagine that's going to look like that. Here's one of them that I used. One of the heat tapes. They run about, I don't know if it says here, but they run basically about 1 watt per foot roughly. And that just tells you what size pipe and what length you need. But basically, these are about 1 watt per foot. And I've used an 18 footer and a 6 footer, so it's 24 watts it's going to use, but only when it's on, because it's got that built-in power indicator light, which I don't know if you can actually see, but it's actually on right now. This one has the same thing. See the little bulb there? So that just knows you're getting power to it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's on. You know, the thermostat is on, because the thermostat kicks on only when it hits, what it says here, well, that's protects water down to 40 degrees basically if it's wrapped right, but basically it kicks on about 35-40 degrees. So that's it for insulating the pipes. Between the insulation, the insulated pump house, and the solar heater that's coming, gotta stay tuned for that, and a propane heater when we really need to. Holy cow, it's going to be it's going to be hot in here. But at least I'll have non-frozen pipes. Talk to you later. See you, bye, have fun.